Fight Night on DAZN, brought to you by that prize guy.
Right, we're back in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia for something very, very special. You guys know what I'm talking about. The greatest fight card we've ever seen. I am standing on the pink carpet where the fighters are going to make their way onto the greatest stage we've ever seen as well. It kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Greatest fights, greatest stage, greatest fighters. Come on, you know what happens, right? You know what I'm going to do. Grand Arrivals starts right now.
We will first welcome the challenger, Callum Mundo Smith. Came up short against Artur Beterbiev last year, but what did you learn from an experience like that?
I think you just learn from all your fights, and I think losing kind of magnifies areas where you need to improve that a little bit more. And I come away from it, assessed it, looked at reasons why I came up short, and I feel I've improved in certain areas, and I'm a better fighter because of it.
Joshua Buatsi. You've been coming up the ranks with Callum over the years. Did it ever occur to you over that time that, hey, this might be a guy that I'll fight someday?
Only when the contract was signed. Yeah.
What do you think this fight's going to look like?
One that I win. However it looks, I'll come on top.
Akit Kabayel. Your next challenge is a pretty big one. Jaylee Zhang, a big man, a southpaw, a big punch. What do you have to do to beat him?
Yeah, we'll see on Saturday, you know. We have a good game plan for him. On Saturday, we'll see. And, yeah, let's go.
Zhale Big Bang Zhang.
不需要做什么，不需要做什么。他
Whatever he brings to the table, I have an answer for him.
At 41 years old, you still feel like you have a lot left in the tank?
I don't know how far I can go, but as of right now, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling very young.
Israel, the Dream Madrigal.
After Crawford, I learned more experience, you know. And then I want this fight is better show for everybody.
Virgil Ortiz Jr.
Very motivated. I'm very excited to be out here in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. You know, it's a blessing to be out here, the blessing to be on the biggest card of all time, and I'm ready to put on a good show.
You said you're very motivated. What's behind that motivation?
You know, well, first title defense against a very good opponent, and you know, it doesn't get better than that.
Hamza Shiraz. All right, for my brother. There were a few other champions that were out there, at least a couple other champions that were out there. Why was this the right fight for you?
Because after the Emma Williams fight, I was #1 contender for the belt, so it only made sense.
Carlos Adames has a lot of experience. What do you need to do to beat him on Saturday?
Just do what I do. Do what I do. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and just enjoy myself, really.
Carlos El Caballo Bronco Adames. When you got the call to face Hamza Shiraz, what was your initial reaction?
Since before they even called me, I thought it was going to be my next victim. And I feel like they think that they can beat me, but they can't.
Shakur Stevenson!
I'm ready to capture the moment. I'm focused. I put in a great training camp, and it's my time.
Last year was a tough year for you. Just one fight, had the hand injury. How eager are you to get your career back on track?
I'm ready to show the world that I'm a superstar. I think I'm one of the best fighters in the sport of boxing. The world will know February 22nd.
Joseph Parker!
As you can see, I'm happy, I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to Saturday.
You know, you've had a real turnaround over the last couple of years since that loss to Joe Joyce. What are the biggest differences in you since that defeat?
Listening to Andy, listening to George, and applying what I've been learning in camp and in training in the ring. And it's pretty simple. Go out there, believe in yourself. I have confidence, and I'm going to prove to everyone that you can always come back from a loss.
You've been a world champion before. What would it mean to you to be a two-time heavyweight champion?
It'll be so special. I think champion of the world, Frank will be there, Spencer will be there. We'll all be there celebrating.
Triple D, Daniel Dynamite Dubois!
I don't know, man. It's just the support behind me, my dad, my team, Frank Warren and all of that, just supporting me and just having an ambition and goals, and we haven't stopped, we haven't given up, and we're here now.
Joe's been on a roll of late, too. He's picked up some big wins over the last couple of years. What kind of fight are you expecting from him?
I'm expecting a you know, just war. I'm ready to fight. You know, whatever happens, I'm ready to go through him and, you know, put him to sleep. Go for the next one. I'm hungry.
Dmitry Bivol! How many times did you watch that fight back?
Around 3-4 times.
What did you see when you watched it?
I saw good moments and bad moments.
It was incredibly competitive between you two guys. What do you have to do differently this time to get a win?
I just need to be better in all positions. I need to be faster, I need to be harder, smarter, everything better.
What did you learn from going 12 rounds with Artur Beterbiev the first time?
Not too much learned, but I learned about myself that I don't like to lose and I need to push myself harder.
What does that look like? What does pushing yourself harder look like on Saturday?
It means more punches and more endurance.
Artur Beterbiev! Well, Artur, just 133 days between these two fights. How do you feel going into this rematch?
Not bad. Not bad.
What did you learn from the first fight against Dmitry?
You know, we learned some different things, like, you know, what we need to prove, what we need to correct, like, you know. We did some stuff about these things. We'll see.
You know, after the first fight, your trainer, Mark Ramsey, said, great job, but you can be better. You said you can be better. In what ways can you be better in this rematch?
There is many things, many aspects I can prove myself, I think so. We'll see.
Are you expecting him to fight differently this time?
Yeah, I think they have some different strategy or something, yeah.
You just turned 40 years old, but you seem to get better as you get a little bit older. How do you explain that?
I think it's because it's experience, and, you know, to be in good shape a long time, I think it's helping for your body too.
All right, Grand Arrivals is done. Tomorrow is the media and public workout. Then you know what Thursday is, Thursday's press conference, Friday weigh-in, Saturday's showtime. But before we get to that, we'll see you tomorrow. You can see the time on the screen there, 6 p.m. GMT, 1 p.m. Eastern time. We'll see you tomorrow.